running, so I'll just do it now. So I'm just here in my neighborhood. Okay, we got a skater, we got people just going about their business. And one thing I'm not worried about is getting killed on my run. That is called privilege. The thing I might worry about is maybe getting sunburnt, or maybe I get hot and I start sweating, or I don't have my water bottle with me. And that's terrible, right? That's called privilege. I have bad knees, and maybe my knees are going to start hurting when I start running. That's called privilege. But it's the middle of the day, broad daylight, and Ahmaud Arbery gets killed while jogging. That's not right. And we have to do better. I don't have a white t-shirt. I don't know why I don't have a white t-shirt, but I don't. So I'm wearing my Mom's Demand Action t-shirt. And it's literally, I have nothing I'm worrying about right now. And this is what privilege looks like. And yeah, we have to do better. Today would have been his 26th birthday. And he's not here to celebrate with his family because he went jogging. Like, he went jogging and he's not here anymore. So that, that could have been one of my students. This could happen to one of my students one day. And so this is why we fight. This is why we have to recognize our privilege, but not just say, oh, we're privileged. And, you have to do more than just recognize it. You have to start talking to your other white friends. You don't need to show up in black spaces and talking about your white privilege. Like, they know, like, people know. You need to show up to your white spaces. You need to show up to your white uncle's house. You need to show up to your racist, whoever in your house. You need to have your family talking about this. You need to have them address it, because Black people I'm sure they're sick of it. And they're sick and tired of having to educate and talk about this. Like, we need to be talking about this.
I just hit the 2.23 mile mark on my run today. I'm running with Ahmaud and for him. He was killed on February 23rd, taken away from the world way too soon by a senseless act of violence and racism. And that's still where we are as a society, and it's terrible and tragic. Today is his birthday, and he's unable to be here to celebrate it. So we're running with him because he was running when he was killed. And we're remembering him today and hoping for better days to come.
Today I run for you, Ahmaud. You are a bright light, and your name will not be forgotten. We love you, and to the family, we support you, and we want justice.
I am tired. I am tired like my mother. I am tired like my grandmother. I am tired like the ancestors before me. I am only 18 years old and I am already tired, which is why I run with Ahmaud. Justice for Ahmaud Arbery.
Hey, yo, Ahmaud. Hey, man, RIP to you, big dog. Sometimes we got to go on the offense. My black people, they should know what I'm talking about when I say that. But I'm going to do this 6 miles for you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I got my big dogs out here, man. We got these Dodgers out here, man. We probably finna crank them up, man, and they gonna ride and I'm gonna run. You know what I'm saying? But this for you. This for the family and everybody else, man. Y'all be easy, man. Stay blessed. Stay black, baby. Y'all already know. Let's get it.
I'm out here today wearing white, running with Maud, who can't today on his birthday because he was lynched, brutally murdered in cold blood by a group of white men in Georgia 74 days ago. The people that shot him were brought to justice, were arrested yesterday, 74 days after he was killed, and the third person is still not arrested. So here's to support Maud, his family in this hard time, and to call on Georgia to take the proper actions that we all know to be right in this case and bring these criminals to justice.
Hey, just put the uniform on, do a little road work, you know how it go. Do the same thing tomorrow, shit the next day if necessary, day after that.
Seeing where a lot of people of similar skin tone to me are saying that Ahmaud Arbery should have stopped or just kept running or called the cops or just complied with what the two armed guys were telling him to do. What? If it was two black guys had killed a white guy, a lot of you would be running out of your houses with your hoods and ropes and looking for a tree. But because it's two white guys and a black dude that was running down the road, he was jogging. He wasn't out. I'm ashamed of people that look similar to me right now. And you try to say that racism isn't real. If it had been two black dudes killed a white dude, these guys probably would have been shot by the police when they arrived on scene.
Today would have been the 26th birthday of Ahmaud Arbery, who was murdered while on a jog in his hometown in Georgia about 2 months ago. And you've probably heard that his murderers, a father and son, were caught and arrested. I hope justice is served, but their arrest doesn't cure the trauma that's been perpetrated on the Black community, both in America and right here in Salt Lake City. The tragedies like this one, the list is far too long. People should not have to live in fear based on the color of their skin. This is a human issue, and we should all care about this. We should all be ready to speak out, speak up, and act to prevent it. So today, on what would have been his birthday, I encourage everyone who has the ability to do so to run or walk the 2.23 miles of Ahmaud's last run in solidarity with him and his loved ones and everyone around the world who is grieving this horrible crime, and I hope recommitting every day to justice and equality in our nation.
I'm hiking 2 miles today for Ahmaud Arbery. Justice for Ahmaud.
They stopped him dead in his track. Shot him in the back. Yeah, he was black. But the man with the plan who put that boy in the sand, he don't know it. But he's gotta run now from his own soul. He's gotta run now. And there'll be no one there to help. 'Cause wherever you run, you'll meet yourself. So run now, run now, run now, run now, run now, run! Stop shooting our children.
Happy birthday, brother. I run with you, my man. That's right. Let's go.
Early this morning to run about 6 miles for Ahmaud from the university entrance to the Waller County Courthouse. Happy late birthday to him. His birthday was yesterday. But let's not forget that his death is just a microcosm of the American system and how it's been decimating black folks for decades and centuries. Whether it's the environmental hazards they put in our communities, letting us rot in prison, a lack of health care they give to our black women while they're in labor. So many ways, but it don't matter whether you entrepreneur while black, run while black, bike while black, teach while black, learn while black. Make sure you do it to the highest pride, because we're not motivated by fear, but we're motivated by hope. So let's keep the fight, pick something, research it, and make sure you keep doing what you need to do to move our people forward.
In memory of Ahmaud, on what would have been his 26th birthday, we run with Ahmaud.
All right, I figured it out. I got my hat on backwards. I'm shirtless, like I'm on some episode of Cops. I'm running with the TV. Someone's gonna stop me now for sure. Because if not, what was the problem with Ahmaud?
.23 miles I run for Ahmaud. Guys, it's raining out here. It's cold, but we get out and do it in support. It's gonna make you feel really good.
Just finished running with Maud this morning, 2.23 miles, same distance that he did down in Georgia when he was killed. The difference here is nobody tried to pull a gun on me and kill me. I'm not a black man. This is a privilege that I have, the privilege to run and to do everyday things without fear of my life. That's got to change. If you pull a gun on somebody and you kill them, you ought to face the law. We got to change the way that we talk about race in this country, the way that we interact with one another, and we need to stop killing black people.
Just ran my 2.2 miles for Ahmaud. Happy birthday, young king. I run with Ahmaud. Salute.
All right, people. I'm back. I'm back in the shoe after 2 months. But I couldn't let the day go by without running with Ahmaud today. I have 2 boys of my own, so, you know, things like that really hit home for me. You know, as we sit back and reflect what our world is coming to, you know, at least resorting back to today. So I can't run, can't even walk fast, but I'm out here moving for Ahmaud.
Ahmaud, happy birthday, my brother. Thinking about you, doing dua for you. I love you and your family, and we're out here running for you. I run with you. Stay blessed. Inshallah.
So this morning I got up and ran my 2.23 miles to run with Ahmaud. Not only did I run with Ahmaud, but I ran for my black brothers, for my black nephews, for every black man that is immediately demonized and looked at as a threat just because the color of his skin. Social injustice is injustice. Black injustice is injustice. And we need to continue to speak up, stand up, and fight for one another. Black women continue to fight and stand up for our black kings, and black men continue to fight and stand up for our black queens. Good morning, everybody. Happy Frequency Friday. Stay tuned up.
Okay, so this comment was on my video about the unjust killing of Ahmaud Arbery. Okay, this literally really pisses me off because it was not cops that killed this guy, okay? It was 2 white supremacists that were literally lynching him. The fact that you have to try and push a political agenda in a time when the entire country should be weeping and mourning this loss is just disgusting to me. Just absolutely pathetic.